Hey friends, and welcome to September's manga haul. As you can see, it is a lot bigger than last month, which I said last month was my biggest haul of the year, where I got 100 volumes. I did not think I would outdo myself, but here we are at 150 plus volumes of manga. I went crazy this month as I visited Katie and Megan up in Nashville. I went back up to Nashville and got a lot that you see here, as well as the next day they came down to where I lived and we went book shopping some more, so that didn't help. And then I got a whole bunch of stuff from my online friends, and then I had a order that was held up by a pre-order that came in, and then some more of my online friends gifted me some stuff. And yeah, let's just dive right in to what I first got when I went up to Nashville. Okay, I organized it by place where I got everything from, and kind of the order that I got it as well. I went to see my friend Katie and Megan up in Nashville. It was like kind of a spontaneous, only knew about it like a week ahead type deal. So I was so excited that I was able. It worked out perfectly where it just fell on where I got paid, and I had a little bit of money saved, and yeah, it was perfect. So I drove up there, and this would be my fifth friend this year that I met offline. Earlier in the year, I got to see Shay and Izzy, and then went up to see Maeve, and I got to see Izzy as well. Then this time, Izzy was in Texas, so then I got to see my friend Katie and Megan, which I have never met Katie and Megan or Maeve before in real life, so that was awesome to see. Friends that I've known for years online, get to actually meet them in person, so that was just so awesome. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff. I don't know how I'm going to show this off, but I guess let's start with the stuff that I purchased off of Katie prior. So yeah, she was selling some manga, and then she also found some manga that she gifted me. I brought some manga down to her. So I knew that she had some gaps and stuff, so we kind of like exchanged. That was awesome. The Apothecary Diaries. I was always able to say that word until right now. But Volume 1, I've always wanted to get into this series. It's by Square Enix, but just collecting so much. So when she was selling it for a really good price, I was like, please just add to my basket. These two are, well, the next three were gifts from her, the Lily and the Rose. So thank you so much. And then Idol, these are by, I believe, Yaoi Press. Is that, yeah, Yaoi Press, which is like an American trying to cash grab of the popularity of yaoi. And I've actually never read one of these before, and I probably never will, even though these look a lot better than some of the covers. But yeah, I just think it's interesting to have them all in my collection, so whenever I see them out, I grab them. There's actually quite a few more than I didn't even know. But yeah, so thank you so much for these. I really definitely want them in my collection. I know I just said I wasn't going to read them, and I kind of trashed them, but thank you so much. Katie, I don't know why I'm explaining myself to you. You already know. So then this is Spring Fever. Didn't have this one in my collection. It is by Deluxe Press. So really happy to add another one. As you'll see, I have some more of these in my haul. So yeah, thank you so much for those gifts. Then I've always been interested in this one. Margaret really enjoys it, I do believe, and got some other recommendations. So Virgin Love, I believe that this is like a reality game. And they go like live in a house together, which I like love Big Brother. I love reality shows, so I definitely wanted to give this a try. kind of like the something diaries. I just couldn't manage to pick this one up, even though I really wanted to. But yeah, I got 1 through 4. Really like these covers. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if this is the last one, because you know how all the wedding ones are always the last one. I don't know, but yeah, let me know down in the comments if Volume 4 is the last one, because I'd be interested to see if I completed a series or see how many I had to go. But yeah. Then she enjoyed this one, but not enough to collect. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. And this is just a huge Yuri that's going around, so we'll definitely make time to eventually read that next year. This one, Beast Strings, I believe it's a one-shot. Yeah. Know nothing about it. Then this one I'm really excited about, Bastard. Got recommended this by Kitty Cat. It's a manhwa. It is not a BL, so I could definitely be reading it for Halloween. Yeah, so no, my dad is a killer and I'm his accomplice. Okay, cool. But yeah, this is by 7 Seas. This one I was going to pick up anyway, so I'm really glad that I remember that she got it for me. It's Daybreak. It's another webtoon, BL webtoon. So really excited to read this. I know nothing about it, so they're crushing, there's chemistry, and there's total clueless. So yeah, thank you so much, Katie, for giving me such a good deal and for gifting me those volumes. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's just so many. So we first met up at McKay's and got so many volumes. I've been really wanting to finish the series, but some of the volumes are kind of hard to find. Wonderland, there's 6 volumes by 7 Seas, and I wasn't even going to try to collect this series because volume 6 was just so hard to find, but I actually found volume 6 and volume 1. So I was like, well, I found the hardest volume to find, so then I found the other ones just randomly. So I did pay $9, which normally would be too high for used manga for me, but this finishes the series, so I have the full thing, so I could definitely read this during October, now that I don't have enough to read, but I am very pleased that I finished it. So yeah, I'm glad that it is now in my collection. Next up, I did read this for Volume 1 September, The Strange House, and I absolutely love this. I will be continuing this. It is a thriller mystery. It is about this chick that's really interested in the cult and stuff like that. So her friend wants her to check out a house that him and his wife wants to purchase to see if it pans out, because there's been I guess because it's been on the market for a while or something like that, or there's been saying that it's haunted or something like that. But so she investigates and just going this blind, because I went in it blind and I loved it so much. So here's the blueprint of the house. I definitely want to watch the movie, and definitely reading the rest of there's 4 books out now, 4 volumes, and the 5th one comes out in January. So kind of a little bit of a wait, but I'm so excited. I will be picking those up next time I go to the bookstore. Next, I got a whole entire stack of The King's Beast. I bought volume 1 when I was in Nashville. I believe the first time, or I got volume 1 for I believe it was $4, and then I picked up volume 2 another time. And then, so this time they had a whole bunch. They had up to volume 13, but I was like, no, need to stop myself somewhere. So I haven't even read volume 1 to know if I like this or not, but I have the other, like, spin-off where I do know that they eventually connect, but it takes place in the same universe. But just heard so many good things about this one. So, The King's Beast, just really wanted to give it a try. So, for $4, I was like, cannot pass this up. So, really pretty covers. I may actually take the stickers off of these because I really enjoy the covers so much. But I tried to put this one back and then Katie wouldn't let me. So there you go. Then so found some BL that Katie had to. Katie and me stood there going through my old videos to see which ones I have because they're not numbered. It's by Kitty Media, an old out of print yaoi publisher, and I have 2 of these, and they had 2 there. So luckily, she told me that I already had one, but I didn't have this one. So now it's a 4-volume series. So now I just need to ask her which one I don't have because she has all 4, and then try to track that one down, and then I'll have a complete set. So for $4.50, could not beat that. So really glad that I looked into that, and thank you for your help. And then Living for Tomorrow. This is by Doki Doki. This one I didn't have, so really glad to add that into my collection. This one I about got online, but then it sold before I could pick it up, so glad that I could find it. Sound of My Voice. And another one by Yaoi Press, Kingdom of Selfish Love. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Like the covers just look terrible. But better than I could draw, but like, look at that proportion. I don't know. But then, Kyo Kuno anyways, I really love the anime for this one. This is volume 1. These are really hard to find. I may never complete this. Don't know how many volumes are out. I have seen up to volume 4, so I love the anime. It's just so wacky and so funny. So yeah, I'm really glad to add this to my out of print BL adjacent. Same with this one. This is volume 2, XKI. So don't know anything about this. Just recently found out about this. Just know that it's like Shonen Ai. So excited to add this to my collection. And how much did I pay for it? $1. So definitely wasn't leaving it behind for $1. This one, Katie told me that it was Shonen Ai as well. Psychic Power Nan Ki. And it's a 3-volume series. I just have a 1 and 2, but for $3.50, like, hello. This one isn't a BL. It's a 7-volume series. There is another one by a different company by ADV. But this is the complete 7 volumes of it. Login Engine, volumes 1. I got these for 25 cents, and the reason why I picked it up is it's from the creator of D and Angel, and I love D and Angel so much. So just having these in my collection, I'm so excited. It's by the same mangaka, so, and it's supernatural, so I can definitely read it for Halloween. And for 25 cents each, I'm just like, could not beat it. So, and it looks so much fun. I'm so excited about this find. But yeah, I heard that we're getting collector's editions of D and Angel. And I said this about 7 years ago, because in Japan they released collector's editions of D and Angel, and I thought that they were going to be in English, so I said it in my video. But this time I'm for real. This time we're actually getting them in English, and that means that, fingers crossed, which I don't see why not, we'll actually get the rest of the story, because I believe it ended on volume 11 in English and there's more. So I'm so excited that we finally get to read the rest. The anime was a train wreck. But yeah, so I'm really glad that I could. Oh, look at that, all the chocolate. That's so cool. That's an interesting cover. It's like real. And then it just has the chocolate with the characters. Okay, that's really neat. Are all of them like that? Yeah, real pencils. What? That's really interesting. Yes, look at that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Then this is a horror one. It's a 10-volume series that I'm never probably going to complete, but it's volume 1. Chloe was nice enough to give me a duplicate. She had volume 7. And then Megan actually gifted me volume 1, so now I have 1 and 7. Then Megan also gifted me Shutterbox. This is a old Tokyo Pop that I've always wanted to pick up. Now I have volume 1. And then it's a 4-volume series, so hopefully I can track down the rest of the volumes. Then Central City. This was also a gift. She gifted Katie and me both of these because they had 2 different copies. And it was a 2-volume series. Volume 2 never got printed in English. It got canceled. But I just think it's interesting, like this, the size, and it's by ID Entertainment. It's a publisher that I never heard of, so I definitely wanted this in my collection. White Rose Presents. So yeah. Then I've been meaning to pick this one up anyways, regardless, but I got it for $7. It retails $14, so half off. Space Walking with You. It's a new release, so could not beat that. It's just about like friendship and slice of life, I do believe. Then I slowly but surely making my way getting Asumu Tezuka. Then for $11.50, retails at $25. Don't think this one is out of print yet, but yeah, I'm seeing it less and less. So this is definitely an older copy, but sometimes I like them like that. It just looks I kind of sometimes like these classics, like more used. But yeah, so I'm definitely had to pick that one up when I saw it for such a good price, and it's so thick, and I can definitely read it next year for the one-shot readathon. How am I going to do this? Because I thought I could my dogs are down there, so if you hear them. And then we went over to Barnes and Noble after we ate at, what did we eat at? It's called Jack in the Box, and it was so good. I remember eating Jack in the Box a long time ago when I used to go up to Nashville all the time back in my drunken era, and I remember going there super drunk and just ordering like the whole entire menu. So it was very, very nostalgic to me. It was, and the food was actually so freaking good. Then after that, we went to, let me let my dog down. Give me a second. And then after we ate, we went to Barnes and Noble, which that Barnes and Noble has much bigger section than the one that I have, and they actually have new releases. I keep complaining about the one next to me. They have new releases like 3 months later, and then they also don't get a lot of BL releases. They only get like, you know, the main shonen new releases and stuff like that. So I was very pleased to see so many new releases, but my main focus was to get the first volume of a whole bunch of manhwa that I've been putting off forever, because manhwa is a little bit more pricey. So I decided to try to focus on getting some of those that I've been behind on. So I first picked up all the Tokyo Pop new BLs that I did not have in my collection. Do you really want only a meal? This is volume 1. Then I got The Stranger in the Hoarding House. It's a one-shot, so really looking forward to reading this one. And lastly, by the new Tokyo Pop, Relining Fox with a Face Full of Flowers. And this one was same wrapping and everything. This one was there the last time I went to Nashville, and I didn't pick it up, and I regretted it, so I got it now. And I asked a worker why some of them are wrapped or not, and yeah, they wrap them themselves, so thought that was interesting. Then I was told that I had to get this one, and I'm supposed to buddy read it with my friend Chibi, but I haven't yet. But this is a one-shot, looks really good. But she's probably already read it, because she's really good at actually reading her manga. Then I started, finally, I have 2 different versions of this already, and now I have a 3rd version. The other 2 were by Tokyo Pop, and this one is a new translation, and it's by 7 Seas, so really glad that I could add this into my collection. I got Omnibus 1 and Omnibus 2. Oh, got another Tokyo Pop, but this is a manhwa. It is 4-color. Then I got I Ship My Rival and Me, or Ex Me. Know nothing about this one, just thought it looked cute. Then I got the new Recruit Volume 1. Lost in the Cloud. This one has a huge following, so 7 Seas webtoon. Most of these are 7 Seas. Clouded Judgment, Tangled Hearts. Then this one is supposed to be a little bit spooky, so I could read it. Radio Storm. Connected Souls, Broken Transmissions. So I could read it for the spooky season. Radio Storm, Volume 1. And then this one I was going to pick up regardless. I didn't know if it was a BL or not, but it is. Murderous Candle Dinner. I don't know how to say that, but I love it. This one, how that and that way, and then this is the back, and he's holding a knife. There's a high chance that my neighbor is the wanted serial killer. With him holding the knife like that, then definitely he is. Then this one is a new release, King's Maker. Know nothing about it, but Volume 1 in the manhwa, so I decided to grab it. It's by Inklore. So a new published in my collection, I do believe. And another Inklore one. And then this is Wet Sand. I've heard this being talked about in the manhwa BL community for quite some time now. Everyone really enjoyed it when they read it online. The Big Apple, this one I did read. It was a good time. It takes place in, the Big Apple in New York. He is a hitman, so that people hire him to kill. And there's magic in here, which I was not expecting at all. So that was quite interesting. This one I really enjoyed. Checkmate, Volume 1. I will be picking up Volumes 2 and 3 very, very soon. I actually buddy read this one with Dragon Ball Zoe, so thank you so much for buddy reading this with me. She really enjoyed it as well. So then I picked up this one. I do not have volume 5, but I couldn't remember where I left off, so I got volume 6. Egyptian BL, so in manhwa. So I'm really happy that I picked that one up. Now I need volume 5, and I believe that this finishes the season 1, so I don't know what that means. I think it means like in manhwa that there's like different seasons, so it completed the first one, kind of like in a TV show, I guess. I don't know, but yeah. So that is everything that I got when I went up to Nashville. So I went after we went to the bookstore. I actually, my friend Chibi stopped by to see me at the bookstore, so that was really awesome. And then we went out to eat, and we had really good sushi and this like spicy, I forgot what it was, but it was like a spicy salad. It was so good. And really glad that we could hang out longer. Then we said goodbye, and I drove back, and my phone died. I didn't have a phone charger, so my phone died because we forgot to charge it when we were at Barnes & Noble. So, like, we were going to sit in the cafe, and we did sit in the cafe, but we didn't charge my phone. So, I even bought in the charger and everything. So, I was driving around for, like, ever, just lost, just driving with the dead phone. So then I went to McDonald's and got a coffee. Took 10 minutes to get a coffee. Everyone in line was complaining and, upset that it was taking so long. I sat down to plug my phone, and all the chargers in the lobby, every single one of them, I tried 4 different ones, were turned off. Then a guy comes up and goes, "You can't sit in this section, it's closed." And he just looked at me like he wanted to kill me, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just want to, charge my phone." That's the only reason why I stopped. And anyway, so I finally got my coffee and just left. So I was still driving around, and then I randomly drove past a Walmart. So, and luckily it wasn't closed yet, so it was getting kind of late where everything was about to close. So I was like, "Oh crap, I'm gonna be stuck in Nashville." So anyways, I managed to go in Walmart, get the right phone charger. So now I have a car charger, and I made my way home, and didn't get home until like 11:30 at night, which is insane. I was so tired, but yeah, it was so much fun. So then the next day, Katie and Megan drove down to go to the used bookstore next to me, and let's just say that we found a lot of books. I couldn't get them all, so I actually had to leave some behind, but I'll explain that here in a second. But yeah, I even told Katie that the jackpot was mine, that we had so much more like BL at mine, because we went to the same like same chain. And she was like, "I definitely agree with you. There's so much more BL here." Even though we did find a lot in the first one. But I recently read volume 1 of My Girlfriend's a Geek, and I was about to unhaul it without even reading it, because I got it inside of a lot, and I'm so glad that I didn't, because I absolutely love this one. It's by 7 Seas. It is harder to find, but so now all I need is volume 2, because it's a 5-volume series, and I got volume 1. Volume 3. I absolutely love this series so much. Then I got volumes 4. And the final volume, volume 5. So I'm almost complete with that. Just need to find volume 2 somewhere. So I'm maybe ordering online. It is a little bit over retail, so I do kind of need to get it before it goes even way over retail. Next, I started this series this year. I got volume 1, just wanting it kind of as a placeholder. I was thinking about even getting this online. This is by the same mangaka that does like our Dreams at Dusk, and other like BL or non-binary works. So I definitely wanted this mangaka in my collection. So I picked up volume 1, even though I knew that this series was very hard to find. I believe it's either 14 or 16 volumes. So I have a long ways to go, but I found And keep in mind, I'm so broke from this trip, and I keep finding it was funny that I would find 2 non-BL series, shoujo, and then maybe a shonen, that were, a little bit pricier than, like, what I normally would get, and they're not BL, so I thought that was kind of funny. But I got volumes 2. I just had to pick these 2 up because I was like, I'm gonna regret it if I don't. Volume 3, volume 4. So yeah, I have 4 volumes of this now. So out of, like out of 16, 14, 16. So not anywhere close, but I think it's might be 14, because I think I have 10 more left to go. And then that one I found volume 2. So now I have 1, 2, and 7. So and it's a 10 volume series, so I'm a little bit closer there. Then a whole bunch of BL. Love Me Significantly. It's by Drama Queen. Just an out of print BL company that I do not have. Then some more by Deluxe. It says volume 1, but this is the only one that was ever published in English. Possibly the only part that was published, period. Then this one is really rare and hard to find, so I'm really going for a lot online. Kiss All the Boys. So I'm really glad that I could complete this series. It's a 3-volume series. This one would be one that would be harder to locate all the volumes, so I'm really glad that I could get it even before I started my journey of trying to get the more expensive ones. So yeah, for $9 each, couldn't beat it. Then this one is by Go Boys Love. Is it by Broccoli? Anyway, so they did a few BL titles, and this is one of them. Days of Cool Idols. I do have another BL adjacent title in this company, so yeah. Then another one from Yaoi Press. Like, this is what I'm talking about. The covers, just awful. Enslaved by the Dragon. Don't know why it was $8 when the other ones are like going for super cheap, but it is what it is. So I added 4 in my collection, and how many do I have? I don't know where they are. I must have put them in the back, to be honest with you. But anyways, then, so I left 4 volumes behind because I was running out of money, and I was like, okay, I'll go back next paycheck. So, I got paid for my other job like the Wednesday after, and I went to see if they still had them, and they did. So I was so pleased. It was Invisible Boy by like the big June. So I didn't have so this is complete. So I was really glad I could pick this up. And then Love Recipe 1 and 2. Just a little bit more pricey. So really glad I could get those. And then I, of course, had a look, and don't think they had this last time, but I got volume 1 of the Vampire's Portrait, because I accidentally picked up volume 2 and thinking it was a one-shot, but it wasn't, so I couldn't read it last October, so I'm definitely going to be reading it this October. So now I have that complete, because it's a 2-volume, and then I saw this. It's a one-shot, and it's by one of the old Clamp members that left Clamp and started doing her own work, so this is going to go on my Clamp shelf. So slowly but surely I am getting all the members of Clamps, like after they leave work, at least all the ones in English. So I do kind of want to pick up the ones that are also in Japanese as well. But yeah, and for $7.50, an old Tokyo Pop one. I didn't even know that Tokyo Pop did this one. I did see the cover online, and I thought it was more than 1 volume, but I guess it's just the first volume. So yeah, so really glad I could pick that one up. So yeah, so then this was everything I got in Nashville, and then with them, and then I went back because I saw some with them. So this kind of all includes in my mind together. So I guess I'm going to take a little bit of break and shift everything, and then get into the next time I went to McKay's this month. I have no idea how I'm going to do this because I can't really move anything anywhere. Everything is completely taken up with manga, but that's not really a bad thing. But anyways, my friend Chippy that I actually went and saw, like I said, up in Nashville, she came down for a convention where I lived, and when she came down, we went out for breakfast. It was really awesome. She went to McKay's without me because I didn't want to go because, you know, I would spend money. I would see things that I wanted. But she texted me the next day saying that she left something behind that she thought that she had, but and it was a volume that would complete her series. So I was like, well, let me go get it for you because I know how that is as a collector. And so I went and yeah, I went and back to McKay's to look for that volume to see if it was still there, and it was. So and I think I got another volume too for her to help her collection her gaps. But then I saw a whole bunch of stuff that I really wanted, so that is why I didn't want to go. But it was all worth it. So let's see. Everything that I picked up, I got Merman in my tub, volume 2. Maeve got me volume 1. So this is like a BL adjacent. It's not technically BL, but if you couldn't tell by the covers, I may move it after I read it and I don't feel any like BL tension between the guys. I might move it, but as of right now, it is going in my 7Cs BL section. So, yeah. And this is volumes 2 through 8 complete. So, I think volume 8 is the final volume. If not, we haven't gotten a new volume in a couple years. So, yeah. Really, really happy to have this finally in my collection, as I, always eyeballed it, but I was like, well, since it's not technically BL, I can get it any time. And then I think that the volumes are getting kind of harder to find. So for $4.50, I was like, yes, please, I cannot pass it up. So yeah. Then my friend a long time ago sent me a random out of print volume, Bread New Wheat, and it was volume 4, and The Devil Does Exist, and I never thought that I would have any more in my collection as it's a CMX title. So I got volume 1, volume 2, I think it is a shoujo or a josei, I'm not really sure, volume 3, then I already had volume 4, and they had 2 volume 3s for some reason, and it had, the other one had a green cover, but the rest are green. My volume 4 is green, but I wanted the white one because it just, I don't know, it just looked neater. So I settled for the white one. And then this is volume 5, volume 6, volume 7, volume 8, volume 9, and it finishes in 11 volumes. So the other 2 are online, and they're selling for over retail, like $30-ish. So it's not as bad as it could be, like the 50 to the 100 range. So I need to swoop them up sooner than later. So that's, I think, 3 volumes now in this haul. I need to get volume 2 of My Girlfriend's Geek, and then the last 2 of this. So I need to make that a priority. And then I started this. They had volume 2, but I restrained myself. All I know is that it's about trash collectors. Welcome to the pit. So really excited to try this one. Everyone's hyping it up and raving about it. So and I was like $7, and it retails for $13, so almost half off. So yeah, I was like, yes, please. So because this one I was really going to pick up anyways, so I'm glad that I could get it. I probably should have gotten volume 2, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so that is everything that I got at McKay's. Yeah, a lot. So So I went to 2 different McKays, and I went 4 times this month. So not my proudest moment as I cut myself off from McKays, but what can you do? So the next couple piles are from friends online that I purchased from. So first I got this from Miss Manga in her like haul, her unhaul. So I did get some Sublime. I didn't get anything like any new Sublime this month, so I'm behind on that. But I started Finder finally because I'm trying to get all the Sublime titles that are like in all the backlog ones. And I'm almost there. There's just one that's going for a lot of money that's really hard to find, that's out of print, or I don't believe they're going to print it anytime soon or ever. But yeah, so I need to somehow find that, or just eventually pay like $100 for the volume, which I don't want to do. But I got 1 through 3 of Finder. I believe this is on volume 11 now. I'm not 100% sure, but just noticed on one wing, Caught in a Cage, and then Target in Sight. I didn't know that they had different titles on them, but they're still volume numbers. Okay, cool. Wonder what that's about. But then also she unhauled Love and the Highly Sensitive Person. This is a animate. Never heard of it, so. Then I got some straight manga from her. Her Mia. I already got volume 1 before, so I got volumes 2, 3, and 4. I could have got more of these at McKay's, but I already got too many, so I was like, it's okay, I haven't even read it, so I'm going to stop there. Got this one, Goth. It's a Tokyo Pop one-shot. So I have a couple of Tokyo Pop like supernatural one-shots, so it's going to be really neat to add that to that. So yeah. Then next up, I got a manhwa, so and a newer one too. Do believe volume 2 is already out, Cherry Blossom After Winter. So I wonder if it's Cherry Blossom like after summer or something like that. The next one, but yeah, just looks really cute. Glad I could add it to my manhwa section. So I was going to pick this up in the store anyways, so I'm glad that I could get it for a cheaper price. Then this one she absolutely hated, but I didn't have this June title in my collection, so this one she does not recommend, so I will probably never read that one. Then I got this one from another Instagrammer that I follow, and this is by the same mangaka that does another BL that I absolutely love. I don't think that this is a BL, but I'm gonna read it and find out. Do believe it's about like pop idols, mixes the deadpan humor of The Way of a House Husband with the sparky joy of K-pop. Okay, so yeah, don't know if volume 2 is the last volume, but I haven't seen any anything like any other volumes for a while, so once I heard that it was by the same mangaka, I was like, yes, I had to pick it up because I love the art and I love their storytelling. So then next, I think I might have gotten this from Miss Manga as well, but I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, I picked this one up. My younger knight takes care of me in another world, so I'm assuming it is an isekai. 7 Seas, Volume 1. This one is a one-shot. 2 guys at a vet clinic. I got a really good deal on this bundle right here. On the next stack. Long period, which I actually was managed to read this one. This one was really, really good. It's about this guy that has feelings for his best friend, and he doesn't want to, because one, he doesn't want to kind of ruined the friendship, and he's still in the closet, doesn't want to come out because he doesn't know how society is going to take it, so he kind of pushes his best friend away, and it was really good. I given that 5 stars. This one is highly recommended, so I definitely have to give it a try soon. I do know that there's a second part either coming out or just came out of that. Then these 2 thick boys. I think I'm missing one that starts with a C. Lion's Heart, but they did like an omnibus form by 7 Seas, and then another one by 7 Seas. Beautiful things. So yeah. Then this bizarre one, Eat. So yeah, I don't know much about it, but it's from the creator of The Girl from the Other Side. So that should be interesting. Then BL First Crush Anthology. This one I put on my need to buy ASAP because this was a last year's release, and there was a time in my collection that I was completely all caught up. I think it was in 2023. At the end of 2023, I had all the newer ones that were coming out by all the different publications. I didn't have like the out of print ones, but I had up to date of when I started getting into it, when there wasn't as many right before the big boom, but I didn't have this one for some reason, so I was like, I need to get this one because this one's going to be going out of print sooner than later. It is a short story collection from bigger BL creators, so I thought that was really neat. And also I don't know if I can recognize titles, but I do, or mangakas yet, but I do know that the mangaka that does BL Metamorphosis wrote a short story in here, so I'm really excited to read that one. Then I picked this up, and yes, I already have it in the hardcover, like 2 omnibuses, but I wanted it in this, like all 4 volumes in this omnibus, because I have another work by this mangaka, and it's like this big size, so I wanted to put them together. So I'm really glad that I could get this for such a good deal. So thank you so much for selling me all these for such a wonderful price. And then next up, I got two different series from a seller on Instagram. They put them in their stories, and I was like, yes, please. Imperfect Girl. Always wanted to read this. I do believe it finishes in 3 volumes. So it is by Vertical. I believe it's a thriller. And then another Instagrammer that I follow literally hyped this series up, and I was always on the fence about it, and I was like, okay, I need to get it. I hear some of the volumes are harder to find, but it could have just been at that time. But so I really need to prioritize this one. Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt. I am really thinking about picking up the what's it called, like the collector's edition. It's in another hardcover. There's already a hardcover of the original, like Mobile Suit Gundam, like original one, but they are printing like a new one, and I'm thinking about trying to keep up with it, and kind of getting into Gundam like this way, and like getting one once it comes out, and reading that. But then I also want to read this one because I heard that this one, if you think that one is kind of boring, which I feel like it will be, but it's like what I'm trying to say, like a piece of history. So I really want to give that one a chance. And then Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt, like this one, I heard is like more action and more story, and yeah, so really excited to give this one a chance. So I got volumes 1, volumes 2, volume 3, volume 4, volume 5, volume 6, Volume 7, Volume 8, Volume 9, and Volume 10. Do not know how many volumes there are, but I have volumes 12 and volume 16. So at least I know that there's 16 volumes. So yeah, I have a really good chunk of that, and I got them for half off. So okay, pull that out, and let's not show the inside of this one that I just did, but hopefully I can cut that out easy. But I got this stack from Tony, so thank you so much for such a good deal. Also included some freebies in there that I didn't know I was getting, so thank you so much. But yeah, this one is about vampires, so definitely could read it for the spooky season. There is a dust jacket on it. It is by a publisher that I do not have anything in my collection, so Alien Books. So I have some new publishers in my collection, which I think is awesome. So I feel like Tony really enjoys collecting like those like indie publishers. So this is volume 1 or volume 0, so vampires, and that's all I know about it, but I really enjoy that cover. Next up is Farewell My Odin, volume 1. This one looks kind of like death as well, and this one is by Titan Manga. Do I have something by Titan Manga? I think I do. I'm looking where I used to keep it, and I don't keep it over there anymore. Isn't Centaurs by Titan Manga? I'm not sure, but yeah. Then next up by Seven Seas, Wolf's Daughter, a werewolf tale. So yeah, volume 1. Tony was reading this, and she just thought it was okay. It's The Deer King. It's a novel, and I've wanted to get into some fantasy novels, so I was like, I'm just going to read the manga and see if I enjoy the story and see if I want to pick it up. So yeah, volume 1 and 2. I believe that that is like the complete manga. Then I believe that this is also complete as well. Drifters. It's by the same mangaka that wrote Hellsing, which I used to have in my collection, but I unhauled a long time ago when I was better at unhauling. But I definitely want to give Hellsing another chance, because I think I was like 19 when I unhauled it. But yeah, so I think I'll understand the humor more. But I forgot what this is about. Is it about... It's people in history, like real life people. So I love stories about that. Let's see, I see Joan of Arc, the samurai. Let's see, anyone mentioned in here? But yeah, anyways, it's just people of history. And this is 6 volumes, so it's by Dark Horse. So glad to add some more Dark Horse in my collection, as I do not have that many. So I definitely do want to eventually, like I said, pick up Hellsing, but glad I could have those. This one is by Seven Seas, Rosen Maiden. Watched one of the animes for this, like an OVA, like so long ago, and really enjoyed it. It's just like Alita Gothic, and yeah, it's really all I know about it. So then War, a Star in Abyss, volume 1. Know nothing about this at all. All you can do is stay here and live this empty, meaningless life. Okay, that's depressing. So yeah, I'll probably enjoy it. So let's see, a new revenge thriller manga from the creators of the hit manga and TV drama Guilty. So it's a thriller, okay, a revenge thriller. Awesome. So I'm going to really enjoy this. I have the rest of it on the way. So I got off of another friend, so that would be in next month's haul, and then I'll be able to complete that. So if 2 people unhauling it, that's probably not a good thing, but both those people didn't enjoy one of my favorite mangas, so there's that. Don't know, Gene, Genon Bride. When genetics choose your partner, what can go wrong? Volumes 1 and volumes 2. That looks really like Yuri-esque, so I don't know. And then she included The Last Samurai Standing, so yeah. So next up is one that Kinino held my order forever because of a pre-order, so I'm never going to do order pre-orders like in the same thing again. But I'm really glad to get these. I'm now got all the back ones. I have like 4 ones that came out that are now in my cart that I will wait until the pre-orders get to where they're not being pre-ordered, and then pick them up that way. But I got City Light's birthday, so a whole bunch of BLs. Even if you close your eyes, you can see the light. So this is for Tokyo and Manga Planet. See You Later, Mermaid, yeah. Rebirth. This one is a thicker one. Boss Yazoo. Not 100% sure this one is BL. Well, I guess a guy kissing a guy, but I don't know. Is this volume 1? No, this is a one-shot. Okay. So I guess this one is a volume 1. The rest are one-shots. This one's a one-shot as well. Be My Buddy. Then this one is a Yuri. I didn't know it was a Yuri. If I looked at this, I just saw that it was I just saw I didn't have it, so I picked it up, but I didn't know it was a Yuri. But yeah, I was down to try a Yuri. Then I had to get, the reason why I ordered this mainly was for this exclusive. I do not have the 3rd volume, like the original one yet, but I will get it. I hear the Sunspot. And then this is 4 Seasons. Don't know how long this pot's going to be. And then I picked this one up because Shay asked me if I read it and wanted to know my opinion. So I was like, I will buy it and tell you. And then it got held up by the pre-order. So I thought I could tell her like right away. Praise me when I'm a good boy. So I definitely need to get into this one. I don't know if she's tried it or not, but you're so damn cute, it pisses me off. So yeah, that is everything that I picked up from Kinino. Well, kind of. I got some more from my friend here in a second. So then I, this is 2 different friends. My friend sold me these. Okay, my friend sold me these 2 volumes. So just some yaois I didn't have. One by June, and then this one, which they do some mail like novels or light novels, whatever you want to call them. And I don't know how many actually like manga style or comics they did, but once again don't have anything by this publisher, so I thought that was kind of really neat. But yeah, they do like yeah, glad to add that in my collection. And then I got a whole bunch of merch from her. So picked up Super Morningstar. 2 little pins that I absolutely love. Of the 2 main characters. I gave this one 5 stars, so I definitely had to get some merch. I didn't know that there was ever merch, so cannot wait to get the little stands and display these right by them. So yeah, I have the perfect place for them as well. Then I got Love Stage. These are just the main characters in animal form. Then I got Don't Be Cruel. Got 4 pins from them, so I need to rearrange my collection to put the series more in front, so I can display these. So him just measuring his waist to get him some pants. Thought that was really cute. Then them in their little animal chibi form. So cute. I love these. It's kind of funny how cute these and innocent these little pins look, but then really the series is so graphic. So guess he's dressed like coffee, like selling coffee. Him in his little preppy little outfit with the vest. Then haven't read this series, but I was like, why not? Because I'm going to read it eventually, and if I like it, then I'll want some merch from it. But this is Awkward Silence. It's a 6-volume series from Sublime, so I have it, so I was like, why not? Just throw that in there. Then I'm not sure what this series is from, but looks cute enough. If you know down in the comments, let me know. And I believe that this series is from Finder, but I could be wrong, but that's what I gathered. And I just got the first couple volumes of Finder, so yeah, could definitely be wrong on that. That is all the little stuff I got from her. Let me see if I can. This was not a good idea. Okay, good. Then my other friend on Instagram, I was talking to her that these they took offline, and you couldn't after like the. So they had them up online, and then they had a convention. I guess they sold out or something like that, and you couldn't get them anymore. So they took them like offline, and now I think they for pre-orders. So that was a little bit confusing, but they still had a lot of these like in store, but they didn't have them online, and they only had them at some stores, here and there and us, volumes 1 and 2, thick boys, so it's like 2-in-1s, but it's from Photopia and Manga Planet. So thank you so much. I really wanted these, and when they weren't on, I was like, oh god, I'm never going to be able to get them. So I'm so glad that she picked these up for me. So yeah, I've had so much fun like reading with you online, and we do like buddy reads, and we like talk, because her normal like nighttime is around my like 2 a.m. time, so it's like perfect for when since I kind of stay up all night. So yeah, we like talk and buddy read a lot on like over Instagram, so it's been so much fun. But yeah, thank you so much for picking these up for me. She also included some freebies, which I shouldn't have put this on there, but she included this volume by June because she hated it, and it's not in my collection, and I want to collect all the BLs, so thank you so much. And then she also got me this thing from Kinino, which I didn't know was still out for pre-order, but it's like a young magazine, and you there's a whole bunch of like different mangakas, like first chapters in it, and you're supposed to like vote on which ones you like the best and want to see published. So there's a BL one in here as well, but I'm definitely going to be reading this one for Halloween, because it has so many spooky like first chapters in it. So what just fell? I don't know, but anyways, yeah, so thank you so much for this. Guess it could go like this way too. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, Clamp series. And wait, hold on. Clamp series special sticker sheet. I don't know. I didn't see that, so. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that. Look at this. I didn't even notice that until right now. That's so cool. Huh. Kind of don't want to pull that out, but I do kind of want to frame that. That would be so... Okay, awesome. Wow. I flipped through this so many times and I didn't even see that. Okay, anyways, yeah, so thank you so much for that, for those, for getting me this. You are amazing. And then last but not least, I got these little guys from On or Off. Kind of wanted to wait to open them with you and display them on the shelf. I don't want to tear it, so okay, good, I got it. But I paid, I don't even tell you how much I paid for these, but you can get these now on the Tokyo Pop website for a lot cheaper than I paid for them, because I got these off eBay. So I did think they were going to be a little bit bigger, especially for the price, but I think they're so cute small, and I don't really have the room for bigger ones. So I'm not that mad. But, and then also they sell them for that the price on Tokyo Pop. So definitely go pick them up if you're a fan of On or Off. So yeah, oh my god, I'm so pleased with these. So pleased. Like, I could have even left them in the box. But okay, focus. I guess you put them together. Just like that. And they held hands. Let's see. That is so cute. Maybe. There we go. Just had to put his hand over that. Okay, perfect. Cannot wait to display that. The only issue is it's right next to BJ Alex, and I'm displaying on my posts, like the little postcards there, so I don't know where I would display those. But yeah, so this is my haul. Let me know what you've read out of it and what you got this month, and I will see you guys in the next video.